I'm Mrs. Villa. I think a lot of you know me. But I cannot wait for you to see what they have for you. They have practiced so many times at home because some parents have emailed me that you know the songs from top to bottom. But they are very excited. We are so thankful that you are here with this weather being so cold. And the children are, one told me just coming here, I cannot wait to see my mom smile. So that, I know that's how they feel. And I told them yesterday when they were doing their rehearsal, I said, you are the stars. It could be that this is your only time to be a star in your life. I doubt it. But think of it as that way. You are a very famous and shining star today. Smile, say your lines very loudly and perfectly, and be very active when you are here. They cannot wait to show you all that. So I need to ask you a couple of favors. If you could please make sure if there are any empty seats in between you so that you can move closer. We have a very large crowd today, and it was the same this morning, and we still have parents coming in. That's one thing. The second thing is if you have your cell phone on, please make sure that it's on silence. And I think we are all set. So welcome, thank you, and I hope you're taping every moment.
Thank you for coming out on a chilly day to see the Hanking second graders in our edition of Sing a Song of Aesop by Brian Hiller and Don DuBois. Students learn all fables in classrooms, and we are proud to present 5 of Aesop fables on stage today. But first, a little history. Aesop was a slave who lived in Greece over 2,000 years ago. Aesop loved to tell tales about clever humans and foolish humans because he was such a gifted storyteller. His master freed him.
Aesop never wrote his stories down. Aesop preferred to tell his stories to a live audience like you. His timeless tales were first written down by a monk in the 14th century.
Aesop fables remain fresh and meaningful today and teach important lessons about life. Listen for an important moral at the end of every story. Please enjoy the song that follows each story listed in your program.
Our troupe of performers will transform themselves into many different characters today. Here are just a few of the clever creatures you will meet. An impatient hare, a lazy grasshopper, a kindly mouse, and a boy who can't be trusted. And now, please sit back and enjoy our presentation as we introduce you to our cast of characters in our 5 fables from Aesop.
There once was a speedy hare who bragged about how fast he could run.
I'm the fastest animal in the forest by far.
The tortoise was tired of hearing the hare boast.
I'll gladly challenge you to a race, my friend.
What a joke. I could beat you running backward.
You may be fast, but I keep a steady pace.
The two decided that very day, all the animals of the forest gathered to watch.
In an instant they were off. The hare ran way ahead, but the tortoise kept plodding along.
That tortoise is so slow. It wouldn't hurt to take a short nap. There's plenty of time at the rate he's going.
The hare was soon fast asleep. Sometime later, the tortoise passed the sleeping hare.
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can.
When the hare woke up, he realized that the tortoise has crossed the finish line.
Too bad, so sad.
Oh, man.
The moral of the story is
Slow and steady wins the race. The
Once upon a time, there was a happy grasshopper who liked to play and play.
What a perfect day to sing and dance. Soon he saw an ant picking food for the winter. Hello, friend. Stop and play with me.
No, I can't. I'm busy picking seeds for a long, cold winter.
Oh, okay, but you are silly to work so hard in the hot sun.
The ant kept working and the grasshopper kept playing.
When it got dark and cold, the hungry grasshopper went to the ant hill to ask for help. Ant, I have no food. Can you please share with me?
I work hard for my food and have nothing to share with a lazy grasshopper. All summer long you did nothing but play. Now you must pay the price.
No! The moral of the story is, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
There once was a mouse who lived in the country. One day she invited her cousin, who lived in the city, for a visit. The country mouse prepared a modest lunch, a crust of stale bread, some kernels of corn, and a small cube of... My dear, is this all you live on? I know it's really pitiful, isn't it? Let's go to my place in the city for dinner. There, you'll see what a fine life I have. Gladly, I'd give anything to be rich like you. The two traveled back to the city, where the city mouse lived in a grand mansion.
Once there, the two mice crept into the dining room, where a splendid feast was laid out on the table.
See what wonderful food there is. Please, help yourself to some cakes and pastries. What a feast we are going to have.
But suddenly they heard a hiss and a growl, and a large cat jumped onto the table.
Let's get out of here. The two mice leaped to the floor and ran for their lives into a hole in the wall. Don't worry, that old cat hasn't caught me yet. And as soon as she goes away, you can finish our meal in peace. Let's just hope the dog doesn't find us. Hey, cat, ain't they dog? My dear cousins, I'd rather have radishes and corn safe in my little house than to have cakes and pastries here and be frightened to death. The moral of the story is better to nibble corn in peace than to feast in fear.
One day, a lion lay asleep in the sun. A playful little mouse came along. She had an idea.
I have an idea. If I climb on this lion's back, I'll be able to see for quite a long distance.
But the walks the great beast.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
You dare disturb my sleep.
The lion grabbed the mouse and held him tight in his claws.
Now you eat my next meal.
Oh, please do not eat me. If you set me free, I promise to help you if you're ever in need.
How can a tiny mouse like you help a mighty lion like me?
But the mouse made the lion laugh, and since he was such in a good mood, he decided to let her go.
A little while later, the lion found himself caught in a large trap laid by some hunters. No other animal was brave enough to go near the lion, but the little mouse had heard his cries and remembered what she had promised. The mouse gnawed through the ropes with her sharp teeth, and in no time the lion was free. Once in a while, even the king of beasts needs help from a small creature like me.
The moral of the story is, even the strongest can sometimes use the help of the smallest.
Once was a shepherd boy. His job it was to guard the village sheep, eating the sweet grass on top of a hill. He was bored.
You got that right.
So one day he decided to have a little fun. In his loudest voice he cried,
Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep! The villagers were frightened. The villagers were alarmed and ran up the hillside to chase the wolf away. But when they arrived, they saw no wolf.
Don't you be playing any tricks on us, shepherd boy.
Ah, don't be so dramatic.
Later that day, the boy cried out again.
Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep!
Again, the frightened villagers ran up the hillside to chase the wolf away. But again, there was no wolf.
We're getting a little tired of this nonsense, shepherd boy. Blah, 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 blah.
Soon the shepherd boy saw a real wolf lurking near the sheep, hungry for his lunch. The boy was frightened and cried,
Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep!
The villagers ignored him because they thought the boy was playing a trick on them again.
Blah, 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 blah.
So the villagers did not come to help. The boy ran down to the village. Why didn't you come to help me? There really was a wolf this time. Now my sheep are lost.
Well, we didn't believe you. Don't worry.
We'll help you find them in the morning. The moral of the story is no one believes a liar, even if he's telling the truth.
Good afternoon, and thank you all so much for coming. I'd like to sing our famous Aesop Fables song as our final song, but before we do that, I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the boys and girls. They have done an outstanding job. As we say in showbiz, break a leg, and I think they did. But they're going to go home with 2 feet today. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the wonderful support we received from our District 34 Board of Education, Administration, our Fine Arts and PE Coordinator, the Hanking Hoffman PTA, and of course the wonderful teachers and staff at Hanking School. We do have one final song, and then the boys and girls will exit, so please allow them to exit first. And on behalf of myself and the students at Hanking School, we certainly wish you a happy and healthy new year. Thank you so much for coming.
Wasn't that amazing? They were incredible. Boys and girls, outstanding. Great job. So as you can see, this was a lot of work and a lot of effort on their part, on your part. And I would like to say thank you very much to our fine arts teachers. They have worked really hard. You could see the backdrop. This is, your children created this. And then Mrs. McGee transferred that to make it in a very big display here. And also you have seen them moving around throughout the presentation, so everything that has happened here is because of them, so thank you. Could I have your children, please? Thank you. So we have a little present for our teachers. Mrs. Hack, Mr. Norberg, Mrs. Durnin, Mrs. McGee, and Mrs. Saracen. Thank you. And boys and girls, again, I think about them when they were kindergartners and how little they were, and now look at them. Incredible. Good job, boys and girls. Thank you so much for being here. So if I can ask you, we are going to dismiss the children first, So if you could stay seated, please, and then when we are done, if you could please exit through this door here so that the rest of the school continues their learning. Thank you.